Metro Atlanta sits atop 3 river basins, the Chattahoochee, Flint, and South River. These river systems have been highly influenced by urbanization, with concrete roads and sidewalks preventing water from being absorbed into the ground. This causes flash flooding in urban neighborhoods and has significant impacts on the community's health and larger river systems.
Atlanta is the poster child for gentrification. And so all of these issues, have spun into a need to actually have a standardized way of teaching people.
The Atlanta Watershed Learning Network has provided these communities a solution: education. Students will learn the basics of watershed management and the impact of water-related issues to housing, safety, health, and social equality. Throughout the course, students work on a champion project, where they take their knowledge gained from the course and plan how to be a champion to their community and move forward. The course is offered to those who live on one of their 3 current focus river basins and/or Sandy Creek, Utoy Creek, Entrenchment Creek, and Camp Creek. Daryl Haddock, the education director at West Atlanta Watershed Alliance, thinks the AWLN is a key component in socioeconomic and environmental equity.
The community residents needed a way to be able to speak their own story and have their voices heard. And one of the ways that we felt could be effective is helping them speak the jargon that policymakers and scientists use.
By empowering and educating Metro Atlanta's most impacted residents, AWLN is turning the tide on environmental hazards and systemic inequalities. Dr. Denitra Walker is a journalism scholar who has a passion for teaching DEI issues in the classroom.
A lot of times when you are empowered and you have the skills and the knowledge, the next step is making sure that those who are essentially in power are going to help you or going to listen. So I would say that could be something that could essentially be I wouldn't say necessarily a problem, but it can be a road bump.
Graduates of the program are now serving as watershed stewards and teachers themselves. Jason Dozier graduated from the program and became a council member, where he represents District 4 in Atlanta.
Just be curious on how things work, because you'll be surprised at how influential you'd be able to be just by knowing the jargon and having the relationships and being able to have conversations in ways that can really change the tide on how policy gets implemented.
Through education, advocacy, and community engagement, the Atlanta Watershed Learning Network is laying the groundwork for a more equitable and sustainable future for all of Metro Atlanta.